Made it here for X-Ray. Continuing my playthrough of Void War on Torment 6 difficulty, playing for the Doomweaver commander, and this is the Heavy Frigate Class C, also called the Outrider. I'm playing this ship so I can unlock the next hull class or hull type C ship for the Explorator, which I forgot the name of it. I'm trying to unlock ships to prepare for Torment 11 and 12 runs. This is my 6th attempt. It's, I guess, technically my 4th attempt, because after getting destroyed by Necropolis barge on 3rd attempt, I restarted the 4th and 5th, so I didn't like the sector and node layout, but I didn't have to do that. I probably should have just played them. And I went and played this one. So far it's working out okay. And we just got done with the 4th zone, a Fury Stars War Cult zone, which we got through pretty easily. I was kind of surprised it wasn't going to be more difficult. And ship's in pretty good state. I did pick up an extra weapon, as opposed to my last playthrough. I don't think I had 2 lances. I don't remember if I had 2 lances last playthrough or not. I'd have to look, but I didn't have this extra hull damaging weapon. I had a twin ion disruptor. I forgot the name of it. It fires 2 ion bolts, but it just wasn't enough for the boss. I still had problems fighting the boss. I'd like to get another gun just in case we do run into some problems in the final battle. But so far, having 2 lances is working great with the Seraphic Resonators. Whenever we fire a lance, I've got, I guess, 4 lance shots here. Though one of these, the ion lance, takes 25 seconds to charge up. In fact, I guess what I'll do is I ought to fire this one first, and then by sometimes I like going for hull damage and the breaches. Fire this one first, do these, and let this one fire for the 4th, and because it takes the longest. So we've been getting about, that gives me roughly 3 fuselage shots right off the bat, which is 9 shots, or 9 shots on shield or hull, because each one of these, even though it's 1 shot, it has 3 projectiles. And then once the lances are out, I can fire up the graviton beam. So that's working okay. Purchased an assault sled earlier to get boarding going. The ship does not come with an assault sled. So far, it's been a good investment. I haven't found a heavy translocator yet. Though for crew, I did pick up a regular translocator, and I picked up this Herald of Ruin, a war cultist psyker, in, I think it was in this sector, and he's got an Aether Stride. It looks like the same icon as Aether Gate, but it just only allows this crew member to board the room. Now, its cooldown's 10 seconds. That's really quick. That's a lot better than the translocator, which takes 20 seconds. So he's pretty agile. I'll be using him a lot to maybe snipe some of the psykers that we encounter, especially maybe if we run the psykers on in the boss battle. He might be handy for that, to disrupt psykers, go in there and cause some chaos. And for systems, I've got pretty much full on ship systems here. Regular systems, I've got shield charger, and the Siege Bombard comes with the ship. I've had it, but haven't used it a whole lot. Probably I've used it a little more than I have. And then we got the Siege Beam, which I got primarily for the final boss. We've already got the Hull Reaper, and this Hull Reaper is working out well. I'm almost tempted to upgrade to level 2 because it works with this other module I picked up called Carnage Optics. Apparently, Carnage Optics will do 15 crew damage to enemies while your sensors are up with your ship weapons. It also includes the beam weapon, this Hull Reaper, or the system weapon. So if you fire a Hull Reaper beam into a room filled with enemy crew, it'll do damage to them. And I don't think it damaged my own crew. I think my crew was safe from it when it hit. I'll have to just double check that. But and we picked up a lot of crew. You can see here we got engineers. We got 3, I guess, 3 of the Technocult members, and we got a couple of War Seers. I don't think I have any Blood Cult members. That's the only thing I'm missing here. And we also have members from every faction. Yeah, so it's just a Blood Cultist I don't have, including the Imperials. There's Imperial out here, and normally I have Auto Surgeon by this time. In fact, I like to have Auto Surgeon going into Exclusion zones, but it's also good to have an Imperial Psyker. And this Imperial Psyker, you see, I've got 2 Rejuvenate spells on him. So right now, I really don't necessarily need the Auto Surgeon. I wouldn't mind having it because it's still good to heal a bunch of people on your ship, especially if you get boarded. Also, I picked up a Greater Corpulent. We rescued him earlier, and he's just kind of enjoying the cruise here. The cruise ship Outrider. I'm just living in here to help protect against boarders. That's all he's doing. So he also has tool slots, turns out. So you can use him for tools and things like that if you needed to. And he also carries a weapon. I didn't realize that. So if I don't have a whole lot of weapons right now. In fact, I need to switch out a weapon because I just picked up this Herald of Ruin. I had an Aberrant. This crew member comes with the ship. He's a Raider Psyker who has a Psychic Shriek, and I gave him a Siege Claw earlier. I just happen to have an extra weapon, so I'm going to give this to this guy since he's going to be doing a lot of boarding. So I don't have a lot of armor. I need more armor. The best armor I have, I think, is this Combat Mesh for 5 hit points. Kind of surprising. We managed to get this far without suffocation protection. In fact, I don't think anybody here really has any. The only suffocation resistance members now are going to be my I guess the Hex Priest and the Sabre Priest. In fact, I may have to use them for boarding when we get into these ships that come up. Some of these may be possible. I may have to use them sometimes for boarding when we get to some of these possessed ships. We're about to run into some because we're going to head into an exclusion zone here in Sector 5. And this is going to be the toughest one of the zones yet. Especially all the ships will be toughened up there, possessed ships and interfacers. So with that being said, let's move on and check the layout of this sector. Starts off a little narrow, gets a little wide. Now we have to choose between a merchant with system, module, and crew. Okay, I like the idea of having some more crew. Systems, autosurgeon is still an option. Module, we do have one more room for modules, so this is certainly a tempting target. We have ships armament, modules, equipment. I wouldn't mind more equipment like some armor. I also wouldn't mind ships armament. So, this is going to be a tough choice to make between the two. And we have one shipyard, which that gives a little bit of sway toward visiting the lower nodes, because this gave us a chance to get some more munitions. Probably going to be using a lot of munitions in this sector, wouldn't be surprised. And then we finally have I don't need missiles, I'm out of systems and modules. And that could also mean an autosurgeon or a ship module, and here we have more crew. I don't mind getting more crew, though I'd prefer more Psykers right now. We got, quite a bit of crew. If we have more crew now, they wouldn't be able to do anything, right? I guess they could also board separately, but now equipment could mean another Translocator, right? Consumables, we don't have any fusion charges, so that's one thing that's missing. I do have repair drones, one antidote, and a hull patch, but no fusion charges. I'd like to get fusion charges. That makes it very easy to take out the enemy shields. In my last battle with the ship commander with Necropolis barge, we didn't have the fusion charges. It took longer to take out the shield, and as a result, we actually crew killed the ship, and that made things a lot tougher, and then I lost the game from that. So I'd like fusion charges so I could get in, take out the shields, and then move on to the casters, take out all the casters, and then head back to the ship to deal with the faces. I think that would ensure higher chance of victory if it is Necropolis barge. If it's the Starflare, I'm not worried about it. I've beaten Starflare a lot. Now, Doom Engine, I'm not really sure. We'll have to see how that goes. I haven't fought Doom Engine in quite a while, at least on Torment 6. So, But anyway, going back to the topics, this is a tough choice here, because we go on the top node, we have a chance to get autosurgeon and crew, maybe a nice new ship module, and more crew. If we head on the bottom zone, we can get more systems. And ship's armament. I like the idea of having more ship armament. And if we get here, can we head to the top? Now we could, alternatively, head down here to this section, get maybe some better ship armament. I wouldn't mind just like a little bit more powerful gun if I could find it. Equipment, and hit the shipyard for free munitions, and then head up here. We could do that. And then have contract crew, equipment, consumables. So I like this option. We have a lot of crew already. And here, if there was Psykers, I'd probably want to head up here. So I think we'll head here. I think we'll try to head to this weapons dealers down here and get some armament. So let's head to the lower nodes and see how this goes. We have 69 scrap. Okay, we have a large rift storm, derelict orbital colony. Okay, let's investigate. Hey, got a new weapon, got power axe. +2 DPS, +1 in medium rooms. And what does my commander have? Oh, commander has a Hellblade, I forgot. Now my weapon loadout is pretty good. I got this Hellfire Blade, which I picked up quite a few times. I think in a little over half of the attempts with this commander, I've picked up Hellblade on this particular ship. So, and this power axe I can give to, let's see. Let me check my crew. This is my boarding crew. He's got hammers. See, I've got dual hammers on my Chaos Knight. Gives him a DPS of 8, not including additional bonuses. So he's pretty well. It's probably one of the more powerful spores I've had in quite a while, next to a commander that's well equipped. And I already got a fell axe for my guy here, and this guy now he's got this siege claw. Let's see. This gives him the ability to break through doors. I think that's more valuable than having the +2. He'll be kind of going on perhaps his own solo missions into rooms, and it gives him a +1 in small rooms. So that gives him a +2 already. So I guess I give this to, let me see who on the ship needs it. He can't carry a weapon, right? Yeah. And where's my Corsair? He doesn't have a weapon, does he? I could give him a weapon to help deal with borders. So maybe I'll give it to the. We're not getting to the Aberrant. He's already got a 50, and I'll give it to him. That'll make him a little bit tougher. Now he's got a 6 DPS. That'll be good. So. Okay, that works out. I'd rather have scrap, but that's fine. How far? We're still quite a ways away from the merchant. I don't know if I need to upgrade anything. We already have shield 2 and a shield charger. And, there are some benefits you get in the game by having engine 3 and sensor 2. I'm going to go ahead and do sensor 2 just to have it. I mean, I think there's more benefits from getting the engine 3, but we've already over halfway through the game. We may not get the engine 3 events. I'll just keep the sensors up. That may help us out here, especially since we're using Carnage Optics. So, okay, let's move on to the next node. Possessed ship. Evasion 30, and they have 3 shields. Okay. So let's see how we're going to do this. I'd like to board into the heart. And I don't know if boarding my crew, I guess I could try to tank them. Only thing is I can only heal maybe 1 set of crew members, right? So, what do I want to use the lance on? Let's see. They got a lot of guys on there. Our lance not guaranteed hit, so I need to board first. So let me get the commander boarding. Let's see. I'll just go and board. Let's just do it. Okay. And she also has a fireball. That's not going to help us out here. I forgot. So let's see. How many other spells down here? Right. Oh, I've got to remember. I've got my Technocult members have Technovirus and Positron Barrier, and what do they have? They have a lot of powerful weapons here. So I guess I better cast this one on to shields. And we also have a guy with a 4 shield. I've got him up here to protect 3 critical systems. You get on the throne, and I'm going to load these guys up. And let's see. We could launch into weapons. I like the idea of taking down weapons. Then I can use these other systems on the shields. So let's. I'll load them into weapons. They can't hurt us. And let's see. I'll wait till they get on the ship. Okay, now we're going to board into here, and then I guess I can stun. Do some stuns. I'll stun here. And then my commander. I don't know if my commander will need a heal. Because they're going to be suffocating too. Nobody has suffocation resistance. I'll go ahead and cast 1 just to get it going for these guys. And oh, she did 15 damage to 2 of them. That's good. And let me see if I can get the heart destroyed, then I'll fire my lances. Okay, we got their weapons damage. That's good. Okay, and we stunned that guy. That's good. And she's okay, we got the heart damage. It's down to a 20. I'd rather it go lower. Oh, they're not attacking him. Huh. They're all going after my guys here. Okay, they got the weapons destroyed. Okay. Let me, I could lance the doors. And these guys could run up on... Oh, why can't I see that? Okay. I could lance the doors and they could go after shields, right? That's another thought. I'll get the shields down. I'll just start working on shields and she'll be tanking the heart, I guess. Okay, now I can get the lance ready. I guess he can lance shields too, right? Well, let me get this shot off first. So I'll get lance up here. I gotta be careful not to hit my commander. Well, they had the Siege Bombard. Totally forgot about that. Well, I guess I can lance the Siege Bombard so it doesn't get through to us. Maybe I should lance shields. I'll just lance shields also. Let's do that. Okay, shields are fully down. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm going to use this Reaper Beam, and hopefully it won't hurt my commander. Let's see. And then I'll just go after this in the doors. I'll probably be able to recall pretty soon. Let's see. Let me fire the fuselage. I can fire the fuselage again. I could recall. Let me go ahead and recall. I'm just going to do it. And I think we got this. Then I'll fire into the heart's destroyed now. So I'll fire into here. And you get back on the throne. You guys get back over here just in case we got bored again. And we have another lance coming soon. And oh, I forgot to cast my viruses. Let me cast the Technovirus on the heart so he can't repair. And then I want to shoot the shields again. I think he can't repair his. Okay, he can't repair his weapons right now. And we're about to get hit by a. I guess a hull breach. So I forgot who. I have an engineer here. He can hopefully repair that. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, where is it? Over in here. Okay. Well, all the poison is great. Okay. I guess he'll heal it. I can heal him later, perhaps. So let's let him do his thing. Make himself useful there. And let's see. Is he suffocation immune? No, he's not. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's no poison there. So you know what? I could run him in here. And then let this guy go try to fix the breach, I guess. Actually, no, you get on engines. I'll let this guy go and repair the breach. He's closer, right? Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Oh, I only have 3 hull left. Good. Okay. So let's see what else we got. Lance is almost ready to fire, and they're not able to repair the heart because we have the Technovirus on it. And that's not going to do anything to us. We're at hull, or at shield 2. Okay, Lance is ready. And what do I want to hurt? Shields are destroyed. I guess I'll try and hurt the heart. Let's keep hurting the heart, right? Okay, fuselage ready, and maybe this will end it. Yes, nice. Okay, that went a lot better than I had expected. Oh, he's done, so you run in there. 4 ruinous reagents, 1 combat mesh. Only gets 5. Ugh. We already have a lot of reagents. I'm gonna get the mesh, a little more armor for my crew. And let's see, this guy can go back to where he was, and then I'll just leave the guy down here since no auction. He's got his health back. Let me get everybody healed up here. Just my commander looks like he got injured. So these guys are in perfect shape. Oh, almost perfect shape. Yeah. Okay, I'll go and cast another heal. Well, this guy's hurt too a little bit. Let me get everybody in here. I'll just heal them all. You're gonna see me do this. I'm very meticulous about getting people healed, just as a precaution. And let's see, these 2 guys, anybody else? Okay, now everybody's healed, so I'll put everybody back to where their stations. Oh, he went back in there, great. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll just let this out then. Okay, gas gone. Okay, let's give the mesh to somebody. I guess I can give it to my Legionnaire. He needs a little armor, help, 65. Better than nothing. Wish I had better armor, but... Okay, we got a little bit of scrap back. So we're going to continue. That went pretty well. A little slow, I know, but it worked some time. Okay, another ship, and they have a siege beam. We have a skeleton on the ship. He's right there, so who can fight that skeleton? I'll get this guy, and this guy go fight the skeleton. And let me see what I want to do. They have a Stygian worm in there. Okay, and I want to get this lance fired first. And I guess we'll do the same thing. I'll board into the heart and then get my crew to board elsewhere. Okay. And I wish there's a chest on there. It's kind of annoying. What level siege mean? Level 1. Okay, good. Not to worry about that. Let's load them up, see where they can go. Okay, I guess we'll go into weapons again. That worked out well last time. So they'll head into weapons. And my commander is going to run out of here. I got to make sure I always run her out. And so you get back on the throne. You get back in the doors. And let's see. And it doesn't matter, she can just board in here. There's a worm in there, so we get started. Okay, and they're in that room. I'll get the stun going, help my guys out. And probably a heal. I'll just do an early heal. Okay, and they're healed now, and we got the heart damaged. So let's fire into shields here. I don't think I need another stun. I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, fuselage into shield. Hopefully it won't hurt. It may hurt my commander though. Oh, I hate that. I hate being so close to that, but let's just chance it. Okay, and he has a graviton beam. Not to worry about that. Only get the lance out, and we'll fire into shields again. Okay, and that's down. I can do a Hull Reaper. And let's see. I guess I can do the heart. The shields and the weapons. Okay, heart's destroyed. And shields are not destroyed yet. But, you know, I'm just going to recall again, because I think we got this again. I'll fire into shields. We're going to get weapons. Good. Well, I forgot to cast the Technovirus into the heart. And we'll protect our shields. And let's see, you 2 go here. Go there. Oh, they're slowed. I forgot. I don't have any. Oh, wow. She took a lot of damage. I wonder if I hit her with my Hull Reaper. The Hull Reaper may have hit her, so I'll have to watch out for that. Get them healed a little bit here. Okay, waiting for the lance to come back. Good. Now the heart's not able to repair, and so now he still has a weapon. The weapons are still operational. I might be able to shoot at us. We'll have to see. Okay, let's fire into weapons, and hopefully this will end it. Nice. Okay, went well. Let me go get everybody healed. Let's see. And we're not slowed down anymore, right? So let me run everybody into a single room. Get them healed. 50 scrap. Nice. I think I only use 1 munition, right? So let's see. Get them all healed up here. Okay, now she's almost healed. I'll cast 1 more once they're back in their stations. Okay, we'll cast and rejuvenate. Okay, nice. Okay, 112 scrap. Good. All right. So let's move on. Go to the next node right here. Well, the guy at the door was hurt. Okay, sensor detected death cult vessel pursuing a raider ship. Raiders seem to be making particular effort to avoid the storm. Sometimes you don't catch these people. Raider ship. Let's attack the cultist. Oh, good. We get to fight them. Oh, they're death cults. A lot of them. Intruders detected. We have Gol Maguses. And they all have abilities to attack. When he's attacking him, and let's see, where's the other one here? Let's see, I'll run there to help fight. It should be easy to kill, right? So okay, then we gotta get these guys ready to board. We got some poison coming our way. You get on the throne. Okay, let me board these guys up. Do they have a drain strength? Let me see if they have a drain strength. Poison, 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 poison. Wait. Yeah. It's all poison except for this guy. This guy has... Oh, he has a drain strength. Okay, so I gotta watch for that. So I should probably run into that room right now. So I don't want her to... Oh, I don't want her to stun my guys. I guess we'll board into weapons again. I like to take doors out, and then we can take all of them out. So I may do that as well. So I'm gonna board there. And then my commander is going to go ahead and I guess she can cast a fireball on the doors. We'll cast a fireball on doors, and then I will I'll go ahead and run over into this room. Maybe hopefully I'll stun this guy before he does anything, and then let's see. I guess I'll lance. I gotta wait to get the. I'm gonna wait for evasion to go down a little bit. Okay, now we're in there. I'll go ahead and cast a stun in this room. And let's see what else can I do. And he can also, I also have an Aether Stride who can jump in. If they start casting, I'll jump in there and start messing with them. So let's see. Okay, we got fire in there. And you know what? I can do an Aether Stride into this room and take this guy out. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's Aether Stride into here. Oh, he's trying to cast. So, I'm trying to think where to put him. I'll go and disrupt him. Let me go and disrupt him. And I'm going to wait on the lance. I've got poison coming here. I got to watch for that. Let's see. It's probably going in the shield room. So I'll run these guys in here. Oh, it's wrong. I was wrong. Okay, it's not in that room. Duh, I'm stupid. Okay, how are we doing? Got one of the weapons down. And he just cast a drain strength on our ship. Okay, that's fine. You get back a weapon. So that's a mistake on my part. He's poisoned. So I guess I'll get out of there. His health's a little low. Okay, let me just run out of there and then I'll get that diminished. I guess I could run him into the room, right? With the poison. That'd be a thought. Let me run these guys over here. Okay. So okay, now I can fire my lance. I'll fire into their shields. And let's see what's happening. This guy's about to do something. You know what? Let me fire into this room, and that way I'll disrupt him. He's about to cast another spell, right? So. Oh, you only take out shields. Let me just do shields. Okay, shields are down. I don't think I need to use any. I think we got these guys, right? So what I'll do is just take out the doors so we can maneuver around the ship at will. Let's see who else is going to get hit by poison. Okay, pull this back. Oh, so I get this out too, right? And let's see. Okay, good. Okay, the doors are now damaged. And let's see, my Herald of Ruin took out this guy. Good, and I forgot he's got 5 DPS. Excellent. And I'm about to kill this guy, and I'm immune to fire, and they're not. I think we got him. I think that's it. Oh, okay, you need to get out of there. Okay, you can get out of there. 6-3 scrap, nice. A rare vessel hails you at the Garl Measured. Oh. Videp et Ona Lapis. Soon escape pod rare ships detected drifting toward you. Sounds like they're possessed. I think we should destroy it. I'm going to, well, maybe he's rewarding us. I'll retrieve it. Let's see. Maybe, hopefully it's not a failure. Hatch opens. The slightly necrotized crewman hobbles out. Despite your appearance, they seem both intelligent and accepting your command. We got a second Greater Corpulent. How about that? So let me go and recall my crew. And where is he in here? So let me run him in here to join his brother or sister. Now I got to deal with all this poison. Everybody's poisoned. So let me run these guys in here. run here, you run here. Okay, now I got everybody healed up. So you run, I guess, you run in here. Okay, you guys run here so you don't get poisoned. Okay, it's gonna take a second. Oh shit, my commander's getting poisoned. Let's see, I'll run her in there. This may take a few minutes. I gotta get everything rearranged here from the poison. Okay, now I got 2 Greater Corpulents. I'll just leave them both in here. It's kind of funny. Getting all this gas out or noxious fumes out. Okay, now he's got a playmate, huh? 2 Greater Corpulents. I guess if I destroyed it, I wouldn't have gotten the crewman, so good thing I was merciful, huh? Okay, so let's wait for some air to come back, and I'll get the crew members all healed up here. Guess I can get life support too, huh? 175 scrap. Okay, air's come back. Let me go and get everybody healed who needs healing. He's going to heal on his own, right? So let's see. I'll put you here. I want the commander here. You two, you go up here. You go up here. And then where's this guy? This guy goes here. Okay, get everybody healed. That's why I want to have an auto surge. It'll be easier to heal them all in one place this way. Okay, and who else? I know someone else needs healing. Probably the Sabre Priest. Let me put everybody back. I'll figure it out. Okay, he's a little damaged. He's okay. He'll heal, or he'll rest. He'll rest, I guess, right? 6 points, yeah. And the Hex Priest, that's 9 points. Yeah, everybody should heal fine. Oh, he's hurt too. He should all, okay, they should all heal. We got pop-up ships destroyed. Okay, 175. All right. All right. This is good. 175 scrap. So let's move on. And we're only 2 jumps away from the merchant. Go here. Nothing. Abandoned station. Okay. Fine. Move on. Okay. We got transport. Sometimes transports don't really give you anything that great. We're going to head here to this next node. We want to visit the merchant. Arrive amidst a rift storm outpost looms. An ionic burst threatened to knock out systems in an opportune moment. Let's investigate. Ooh, another death cultist ship, and they have a missile. Ooh, not good. Sabre missiles, those are bad. Very, very bad. Okay, so they have a door system. Powerful door, looks like door 3. So we are going to take out doors. So I'll put the commander into the throne room again, and we'll board into might board into this missile room. These missiles are going to be devastating. I'd like to take out weapons too. Maybe we can take them out separately. This missile will hit us and do damage. And these guns, yeah, they'll do a lot of damage too. Tough call. Maybe we can take out doors and then run into missile room. Anyway, let me go ahead and get the boarding going. So you guys run here. Another thing too is I could get this guy to board into the throne room as well, and you could take him out, and then my commander could board into the door room. Then they could join up. I like that idea. Let me see where these guys would board into first, and maybe I'll do that. So move her out and get on the throne. Okay, let's see if we're gonna board. And they're already throwing spells at us. I can hear it. Okay, he can only go in the shield room, yeah, or the door room. Then go to the door room. All right. You know, I'll have these guys go into the. Could have these guys go in the door room. Maybe I'll go in the door room, and then I'll join them once I take this guy out. So they have these guys go in the door room. I think they could go into shields, right? Take out the shields. I'm not too worried about that. And then they'll run the weapon room after the doors are out. Okay, so these guys are running there, and then my commander is going to go. I can cast a fireball. Let me cast that into their missile room. That may help a little bit. We'll see. I'll cast that in there. I'm going to run into the warp to the throne room here. Okay, now that's down. Then I guess I could also ionize their missile. So it doesn't hit us. Let me or shields? Yeah, let's do shields. I can do the hull ripper, right? Okay. And fuselage into shield, and then I can use the hull ripper. Okay, one down on the fire, and then I'm going to get the fire the stun in here. And let's see, okay, he's casting something. I'm about to cast fire into that room. Let me get my other lance up. And what do I want to hit? Well, I have one of these siege bombards, forgot. guess I'll hit missiles again. Maybe I should hit weapons. You know, I'm gonna go into the weapons room myself, so I'm gonna go after missiles, I guess. Oh, Hellfire. Okay. And we've got poison coming. Okay, now it's on fire. And let's see. Fuselage into, I guess, into shields. Let's get shields down. And Hull Reaper's up, so let's see what we can hit. I can hit shield and weapons. Let's do that. I should hit this to kill them, but they're gonna be dead anyway in a minute. Okay, where? I thought he had a stun, didn't I? Yeah, I cast stun. I don't know what happened to it. I can cast another stun. Let's see where they're gonna go, and I'll cast another stun on them. I want to cast them in here. I want them to stop moving. Oh, they all died from the fuselage hitting them, and the Carnage optics killed them all off. So that was quicker than I thought. Let's recall. Huh. All right, that went a lot better than I expected. Everybody's poison here. Let me get them. Get this guy out of there. Oh, they got another poison. Oh, I missed us. Good. Okay, so you run in here. I get this poison out. We're about to hit by an ion pulse. Okay, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, let me get the. Get this aired out here first. Then I'll get everybody healed. Okay. This X back. Okay, everybody's not wait for air to come back. And our Hull Reaper got hit, not worried about that. Okay, just waiting for air to come back. You know, these guys need healing. They didn't take much damage at all. So I'll heal them anyway. Okay, and let's put everybody back on their stations. And let's see, he's in good shape, right? Yeah, he's in pretty good shape. Okay, I think we're good. So let me get everything back to what happened? Oh my weapons got ionized. Okay, I was trying to get my heavy ion lance back. Okay, lance is back. All right. Okay, 213 scrap. Now we're gonna hit. Oh, another transport. Oh, we're gonna hit the merchant. Okay, 213 scrap. Let's see what we got. Heat beam 1. That's not. I prefer the energy beam 1. Oh, heavy translocator. Nice. All right. Now we're talking. That's don't really need it, but it's nice to have. Well, this is an Eviscerator. I haven't gotten this too much. It's another claw weapon that does +2 DPS, +1 in small rooms. Kills restore 5 life. Wow. This would be an excellent weapon for my Herald of Ruin. So I'm definitely going to get him this, and we'll get the Heavy Translocator. So now we have another way to board. If my commander decides to come back early, then we can Heavy Translocate with the Gorgothian Legionnaire, and then I could give this Translocator to someone else, so that's good. The weapons, kind of lacking here. We got Magnetic Pulse 3. Does a lot of, this would break shields, but it takes 2 power. We have the Heat Beam, which only creates fire, and that's useful for some boss weapons. And then we have a Wrath of Angels. Lances always hit, so this would be good for even the boss fight. I mean, I only have 2 lances, right? But still, this is a good thing to have. That means I don't have to worry about taking out the throne. My lance will hit regardless, so I can take down the shields, for example, with my ion lance. So this just sounds like a good thing to get. This Wrath of Angels. This would be a good module, and we still have a lot of money left over. Now, in terms of weapons, let me think about this. Alright, so if I wanted this weapon here, I could get this, and then maybe remove the Graviton Cannon. I'd have to upgrade to weapon, was it weapon 4 or 5? I don't know what I'm on, let's see. I'd have to upgrade to weapon 4, so that's one option, and replace the Graviton Cannon, but the reason I get this is just to take down shields, right? If I'm going to do this, I could also just upgrade my Siege Bombard maybe to level 2, that's another option, which might be cheaper. Siege Bombard, I mean, that's not the same thing exactly, I know, but that would only cost me 60, 70 to do that, so it's like 5 scrap cheaper to have a little bit faster rate of bombard on the enemy ship, or on the boss ship. And also, I'm going to kind of rely on boarding, right? I don't think I have anything else to take down shields, right? Let's see. Because when these lances wear out, I'm only going to have 3 shots on the enemy, and then wherever my Siege Bombard does. We have no missile system, mind you. So now what about Siege Bombard 3? How expensive is that? That would cost me 110, 180. And then you get a shot off every 1.5 seconds. I don't know how long it takes for the enemy shields to come up. So that's a lot more expensive than this Magnetic Pulse weapon, right? So Another option I have is I could go magnetic pulse, but then we only got 2 shots. But this is guaranteed to take down shield 4. See, it's got projectile count 4, so as long as my weapons are up, we'll be able to take out shields, and I'll have 3 shots. But yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep what I got here for now. Maybe we'll get another weapon later. Well, so the models have Pure Steel, don't need that. That just, from your repair system, you get basically a Purify. Don't need this. So I'm going to get the Wrath of Angels. And we're going to get the Heavy Translocator. And we're going to get the Eviscerator. We got 108 scrap left. And so let's go get everything reallocated here. So we'll go ahead and give him the Heavy. And then the Eviscerator I'll give to this guy. And now I got an extra weapon. Who can I give this to? Number of people, I guess. I don't know if I'd have anybody else boarding necessarily. I forgot he's got the fire suit on. How many other good boarders here, right? Who can carry weapons? He's got. Oh, he carries a weapon. This Hex Priest. All right. I could give it to the Hex Priest. Let me just dig through here. Scroll through the crew. Could also give it to this Warseer to let him be on the defensive. We'll handle borders. I like giving it to this Hex Priest, because if borders come in, he can start hacking at them. I'll give it to the Hex Priest. I mean, there's two Corpulents, they don't need the weapon. So he'll get the weapon for now. And I can also give him the Translocator. For now, I mean, just temporarily. So that way he can maneuver around, he can be an extra border, he's got that suffocation resistance, right? So he could also board like another troop. I don't know if this other guy, what does he have? I don't really want to give it to the Corsair, he's only got 30 health. Oh, he got a tool slot anyway, so, alright. So now we got a Hex Priest who can also act as a boarder, just in case. He's got the Technovirus, and it takes a long time. It takes 50 seconds to recharge. Once he casts the Technovirus, I can use him for boarding, right? So, alright, so now we have another possible crew to use for boarding. And do I need to upgrade any systems? 37 munitions. And we have a chance to get munitions how soon? Up here, we might get 8 munitions. I could also think about bringing Siege Bombard online for later. I'm going to buy a few munitions just to have them, because if we get in the final battle, you know, maybe I should save money. I'll just get 3. It's a decent compromise. Okay, that's enough. I don't think I need to sell anything else. Alright, let's move on. So we're going to head to this node here, heading our way to the shipyard. And no chest. They got 2 missiles. Oh. Shield 4. Evasion 20. Oh. This is not good. I may have to use my lances on the missile system. So let's go and get ready to board. And then I'll move here. And let's see. Oh, I forgot our lances already hit, don't they? Stupid me. I totally forgot about that. So I guess I'll go ahead and get the shields down. Let's see where these guys can board. And we'll board into weapons, I guess. And then, okay. And then I'll get my this. I guess I'll run this once we gotta get shields down first, right? Let's see. I'll go ahead and fire this into, I guess, here. Wait for it to hit. It won't break it, right? So let's see. I'm gonna go run into this room. That's fired. And then we'll try and get shields down. Okay, shields are almost down. Okay, now shields are down. And then I'll fire into this missile here. Then Hull Reaper. Let's see. Gotta be careful here because I don't want to hurt my crew. I mean, I can fire into missile and doors. So this may hurt my crew. I guess I should cast a heal, precautionary heal right now. And maybe a stun as well. Okay, the heart is now destroyed, so that means Technovirus into the heart. And let's see. Okay, weapons are kind of destroyed, not fully. Okay, 1 missile down. And they also have a Radiant Blaster, that could be a problem for us. Oh, my Hull Reaper's ready, let's see. Okay. Heart's destroyed. Weapons destroyed. I'm going to recall now. and get the Hull Reaper, and we're going to fire into shield and the Southern Missile. So I'm going to try to do the other room. Let me try this. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. Let's see. So the heart's already damaged. Good. Okay, now we got the missile. That'll come too. Okay. Oh, the shields are back up. Oh, okay, I thought they were destroyed. My bad. Well, I can still use my lance on them. Okay, so that was a bad idea. Bad on my part. Didn't have shields down. Put you on the throne again. The lance come up. Okay, lance up. I guess I'll fire into shield and then fire into the missile. Okay, we got one of their missiles damaged. He's still going to hit us, and I'm going to get this graviton up. We have a heavy lance, but it's going to take too long to charge up. So, oh, it missed us. Good. Okay, they're down to 3 hull, and I wonder if we need Siege Bombard up because we can only bust 1 shield, right? Yeah, I guess we'll need the Siege Bombard up, so they go and power it up here. I could ionize their shield, that's another thought, right? So maybe I should have done that, but... Okay. Firing the shield. We'll hit it. I probably should have waited. Oh, I should have waited. Okay, only time it this time. Oh, they can just fire. I'll just do it now. Oh. Another missile. We didn't get the missile down. Ugh. I'm mangling this, aren't I? I'm not doing a good job with this battle. Took 2 hull damage. Look, I'm gonna wait. Gotta time my shots right. And the heart's starting to get prepared too. Oh, hull beam. I can use the Hull Reaper again. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Got it. Okay, finally. Alright. So I kind of fumbled that. That's why I wanted to get a better gun in case we ran into this kind of situation. So it did take some hull damage, but not too bad. We got 1 hull back. 2 hull back. Alright. Ooh. Drain strength plus 13 scrap, 54 scrap. I like having the drain strength. I could give this to the this Ashen Priest when we're in the final battle. So I'll take this and the scrap. And we'll give this later to somebody. Okay, so everything's good. See, our hull's back to normal. So that worked out. But yeah, it's a little weak there. So let me get this all back up to... Okay, there. That's back. Let me get the power back to engines. 112 scrap. Okay, let's... everybody... Okay, this guy's hurt. So let me go ahead and see who needs healing. These guys are also hurt a little bit. Let's see. I guess we'll all run them into this room here. And she's hurt also. I'll just get everybody healed in here. Okay. I think everybody's back. And he's a little hurt, but he's fine. Okay, that's good. Back to stations. Alright, let's see if I can do better in the next battle. Okay. And we got one more jump to the shipyard. More jumps. Ship exits subspace, finds in front of a sprawling Technocult shrine. We do have some Technocult members. Let's explore it. And they have 2 servo excavators and a engineer. We find a hostile ship. And it's a rival Technocult sect that seeks to claim the shrine for themselves. Alright, fine. What do they got? A lot of weapons. Okay. So we can probably board and take these guys out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to board and take them out. In fact, I could maybe kill one of these guys. And these guys board. In fact, I have 2 guys. Oh, I forgot to use my Heavy Translocator, didn't I? Maybe I should... Okay, so I can kill one, then we can all board via Heavy Translocator. I think that's a good idea. So let's... What's what we're going to do? They have a bad missile system here. So let me... who I want to kill. Make sure they stop moving first. Where's he going? In the engine room. Okay, weapon room. Okay, so let me go ahead and kill him. He's dead. And now we're going to get everybody to board together. We have Heavy Translocator, right? We'll use a stun on him, all that other good stuff, so let's see. Okay, now we're going to Heavy Translocate, let's see, I guess into here? Let me get the stun ready here. Get the heal ready also. Okay, we just boarded, and then I'll cast a heal, one heal. And let's see, what can I lance? I guess I can lance their missile. Okay, that's down. Okay, he's dead, and then we stun him. He's got the higher DPS. They're not protected from fire. Let's see, he's got a 7, he's got a 5. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they should be able to take this guy out pretty quickly. Okay. And I don't know what, oh, that was, what was that? Oh, that was a graviton field generator. Okay. I guess I can cast another stun. Just do another one just in case they wake up. Yeah, he woke up already, yeah. They have an ion weapon, huh? Okay, we took it out. That was the ion tunneler. Okay. Good, done. 57 scrap. You resume search the shrine, find nothing. Right, good call. Okay, anybody hurt? This guy's hurt a little, so you run in here. Oh, they're slow. It's a stupid thing. Can I destroy it? Can I hit it again? Can I take it down? Good. Oh, it's not destroyed. Keep firing it. I can't do anything about it, right? Let's see. Maybe you can use the this lance on it. Okay. So let's heal everybody. Okay. Put everybody back in their stations. They're gonna be slow. Oh, they're fast now. Okay, I guess I damaged enough to where they could negate the effects. All right, everybody's back in good order. 169 scrap. Okay, so let's move on. And Shipyard. Now at the Shipyard, we're still quite a few jumps away from this. Oh, I was gonna head up here to the merchant, right, to get crew, equipment, and consumables. So I'm head here, and I guess we'll get more munitions, right? Because I'm using more munitions now. It looks like, and 6 munitions. Hoping for more. 41's good enough. All right, let's move on. And I'm gonna make my way up to the merchant. I mean, I'd still want a auto repair. Excuse me, auto doctor, auto surgeon, but we're gonna leave it be. Go without. Discover an ancient colony orbiting a barren planet. Investigate. Colony's orbit's advanced state of decay, and we found 41 scrap. Nice. Okay. 210 scrap. I guess I could afford an extra power, so I'm not juggling power around. I'm just gonna buy an extra power block just to have it. Okay. Let's move on. You know what we have here? Corrosive gases, but we want to hit this merchant to get more crew, right? So, equipment, consumables. Oh, exit subspace. We're dangerously close to white hot dwarf star, and there's a transport ship that's sitting in the distance. The crews succumb to the heat, and we have a gold text event. Raider Outlaw. Search for ambush. Let's do that. One of your crew is well acquainted and searches for signs of lurking raider ship, and we found it, and they fled. And we proceed toward the adrift transport ship, and we found an energy beam 1. Oh, so now I have a beam weapon. Interesting. This is one of the best weapons in the game. But I need something that breaks shields. This doesn't break shields, so I may just have to sell this. So, unfortunate. Let's move on. We'll head to the upper nodes, so we'll reach that merchant. Found another old starship. Looks like it's drifting for centuries. We'll investigate. Deploy a boarding team, forced to call off the boarding action, and then we get hit by subspace breaches. All right, so let's go repair the breaches. You go repair, get my engineer in here, repair this one. You go repair that one. Okay, we're getting everything repaired here. These guys have the suffocation immunity, so, or partial suffocation immunity. You run here too to repair. Okay, very good. You'll see you run here, and I'll get these guys healed up. Okay, let's heal them. Darn, we didn't get any scrap for that. Okay, there's our energy beam. Okay, and I'll repair one more guy here. I think it's this engineer, right? I'll get him repaired, and then. Oh, it's neat. When you cast one in one slot, the other one's ready to use. That's pretty cool for the Rejuvenate. Didn't realize that. Do I have another? I thought I have another crew member with available slot. Let me see if that's true. I forgot. Another Psyker slot. I may have one. I just forgot about it. Let's see. No, I'm guessing I didn't have another Psyker slot. Darn, I was just hoping for one. I didn't have it. I think it was this guy. He had the extra slot, and I already gave him the spell. Okay, 185 scrap. Let's move on. Making good progress here. Okay, another ship. We're finding all these hulks out here. Eventually the storm subsides when we use dilapidated hull of a giant spacecraft. We'll investigate the ship. Found 50 scrap. And, oh. Okay, now this is an event where if you investigate the ship and you don't have a Imperial Psyker or a Auto Surgeon level 2, you're going to lose a crew member. But fortunately, I have an Imperial Psyker. So it says here, on the way back, one of your crewmen convulsing and laughing uncontrollably, they overtake my maniacal glee. You restrain them. So we'll have our Psyker treat the affliction. Your Imperial Psyker turns the afflicted crewman under demonic possession. Forms an exorcism. Crewman returns to duty soon after. So we would have lost a crewman. When you lose that crew, you also lose all the equipment they have. So, for example, we could have lost the guy at the Heavy Translocator. That would have been devastating. So keep in mind, if you ever go into an exclusion zone, you come across a ship that's been floating for centuries like that, then you may want to avoid it if you don't have a Imperial Psyker or Auto Surgeon level 2. And so the fact we have Imperial Psyker, that's how we were able to get away from losing that crewman. So we survived that. I've only run into this maybe like two or three times in all the hours I've been playing, but it does come up. So I have lost a crew member to it. Okay, we're only 2 jumps away from the Merchant. Carrying unusual biomechanical vessel. Attack appears to be Imperial supply barge. We're under attack by an unknown vessel and everything like it, so let's defend the ship. Oh, it's the interfacers, great. And they're going to attack us. Okay, that's good. And they're already firing a Terra amplifier at us. So let me see. We're gonna try to mass board into their shield room. I think that makes the most sense. And then I'll go ahead and kill one guy on their throne. Doesn't matter, I guess. And okay, that's done. I'm gonna run in here and hopefully the Terra amplifier won't hit us in there. Okay, it's stunned my guy there. And now their evasion is 0. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess I can go after their weapons. Okay, and I guess I'll fire into weapons. Again, we don't really need to do anything, I don't think, but I like to get their weapons down because we're going to board into shields. Wait, before I fire. Okay, I'll fire into weapons. Oh, wait. We'll get those weapons down. And let's see. Wait for my commander. It's a little slow. Okay, now we got a breach in there. We don't have any crew, it looks like. Let's see. Okay, we're ready to translocate into shields. This is going to be fun. And we'll cast a stun in there too. And let's see. I should have done my fireball, didn't think about it. And let's see. Okay, now they're on fire. And we'll cast a rejuvenate in there as well. Get another stun ready. I don't think it really matters. I'll just cast one there anyway, just for fun. Okay, now they're stunned. Could wait on the other stun, I guess. And he's going in to repair, but that's okay. I guess I should lance the doors next. Yeah, they're coming for me, but they're not going to do anything. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. 41 scrap, 2 munitions. And we got 82 scrap from the supply barge. Nice. Let's recall. I think everybody's already healed. Everybody's in good shape, so let's move back. Nice. Worked out very, very well against the interfacers. Glad we finally got to fight them. Very lucrative. 358 scrap. Very nice. And so now we victoriously march toward the Mercenary Broker with crew, equipment, and consumables. And get some, hopefully have fusion charges. That's what we only wanted. Trade, and yes, they have the fusion charges. Nice. So, and they have a lot of other things. They have some heavy durplate armor. And they have a nice Combat Husk. And an Infiltrator. And Hellfire Cuirass with immunity to fire. A lot of nice things here. And a hull integrity patch. Give me one of these so I have at least some hull integrity. Very important for my ship to have some integrity, at least, the way this crew's been operating. And I like it, the Durplate armor. That'd be good for, I guess, this guy, because he could continue to board. He's got the Heavy Translocator, and so he'd be continuing to board. I'd probably give it to him, even though my Doomweaver would be handy with it. She's just not going to be able to board as often, but I may buy both these armors. Then we have a Gore Sledge. I don't really need this. Now, it does some additional damage. Let me buy these things. Okay, now we got 2 fusion charges. I'd rather have more, but this is fine. So now we got all the equipment we need for whichever boss we run into. And we'll get I gotta start assigning armor, right? So let me see what I can get this armor to. This gives 20 hit points. And for now, I'll give it to this guy, I guess. So let's give it to him. Now he's got 80 health, which is really good. Oh, what happened? Well, he had this armor. I forgot. I can give it to this guy for now. Yeah, 45 armor. That's okay. And he's like my little sniper. He's gonna run in and snipe the individual psychers, whoever targets he happens to find. And let's see. We gotta go back to the shop. And I got the money. I'm gonna buy this. And who can I give this to? I could give it to my commander. I mean, she already has immunity of fire, but let me see who else I could give it to. She already has some armor. It only gives her 70. I mean, I can make her a little bit tougher. So now she's got 85. I know it's immunity of fire. It doesn't really matter, but still, that makes her really powerful. Now I've got 80, 80, and 110. So that's really good. This guy can't have armor. And this guy, I could... Yeah, he already has some armor. And let's see. Who else can carry armor? I could make this guy a little bit tougher, so let's give it to him. Now we've got Warseer a little bit tougher now. And I don't know if I have anybody to give this other weapon to. I don't necessarily need to buy this weapon. I want to save money for system upgrades, right? And I don't know who else I could... I mean, this guy could have some armor too. He's going to probably get my drain strength. I got a lot of tool slots, right, to carry all this stuff. I got plenty of tool slots. And these guys can also carry tools. Another good thing I can kill that guy. Right now he can carry, maybe he'll carry our reagents, be our reagent deployer. Maybe, ironically, he'll be the antidote provider, right? And let's see. He's my fire marshal. That's a fire suit. Okay, I think we're all good now. Maybe I should give it... maybe I should give the plus 20 to this guy, because if he's in a room... If he ends up in a room from the translocation without the fire immunity, there's going to be fire. So, I guess I'll give it to this guy. I think I'll give him the... I'll switch out the armor. She already has fire immunity from her weapon, right? So that makes more sense, right? Oh, shoot. I got to... let me get to him. Okay, so I've got to... okay, I got too many items here, it looks like. Okay, let me see here. Who else can take armor? I'm just going to give the armor to someone else temporarily. You can take armor. I'll give it to you temporarily. Okay, and this guy, let's see, she has the Hellfire, go to him. Okay, now he's got the same health, but he's got the fire immunity. I think that's better. And then we'll give this back to my commander. Okay, that works. Sorry about that. Okay, and now I got to think about what to do with this energy beam. We may not have a shipyard, or excuse me, a merchant division in the last sector. Sometimes the last sector doesn't have any merchants, so I guess I'll go ahead and sell it. I just don't see where we can fit this in, because once we use the lances up and the lances hit automatically, I mean, we'll tactically use these lances when needed. I don't know if I'm going to use them all in the first volley. I'd like to save these lances for use after Phase 2 or Phase 3 of the next battle. I think they'll become more handy there. They're limited. Having the extra beam be helpful, but I think the lances will help give us that initiative against the enemy where we need it, especially since they hit automatically. I made the mistake in one of my other playthroughs in the ship commander where I gave up a lance and replaced the Wrath of Angels, had another weapon, it didn't help. So this time I'm going to stick with it. Once you get this, I'm just going to keep it all the way to the end. And so we're going to sell the beam weapon. I don't want to sell this, but it's extra scrap we can use for upgrades. And I don't think I need this weapon. Oh, what about this guy? I forgot about the Combat Husk. Do I need the Combat Husk? Oh, let me think. Because if my crew's away, I've got 4 powerful crew members now who also translocate. If they're away, I don't have too many people left to protect the ship. Trying to think what I need for upgrades in the last sector. So I'm going to want Siege 2, and we're going to need power for it. I don't think I have any power for this right now, right? I mean, I have... see, I don't have these powered up right now. So I do have one power block. So, let's see. So let's go to this. We're going to need... Siege 2, 40, and 65, and 30, that's 95. I'm going to leave this where it's at. Maybe buy a power for it, so we have 95, and then that 60 is 155, and 30 is 185. Okay, it's 185. And, okay. 185, so we'll still have 90 scrap left. Okay, So I could afford another person here. I could afford another crewman. And I could give him the weapon slot. I don't know if I need it. He's already got a DPS of 5, right? I'm just going to get the Husk. He can help with defense, right? So got a Combat Husk. I'll just put him over here. next to this guy. I know I got these poison guys, but he's got the little poison immunities. And I've got this guy over here. He can also help. You know, he doesn't have repair benefits, but he can help repairs. I'll leave the weapon just to save some money, right? Want some money for later. So, man, now I've got. This has been a while since I've had 3 rows of crew. Really happy with this setup. All right. Okay, this all looks good, and we got 236 scrap, and we're gonna move on. Let's move on to the Stargate, and that'll be the end of the end of this sector, end of this video. So this is a very successful exclusion zone. We'll be heading to the Imperial Core Worlds, the next sector, and we'll also find out who the boss will be. And fingers crossed, it's the Starflare. That's the boss that's the least difficult to beat. But I do hope it's the Necropolis Barge. I want a rematch since I got beaten by him already. I'd like to go up against him again and prove like I still have the capability and still have the skills to take him out. It's not skills on my part why I got beat. And our ship's looking really good. I did want a better weapon, but we might be able to make this because we got this really powerful boarding crew. I mean, we got the Heavy Translocator, right? So now we can board at leisure, and we got this guy to help tank the boarding crew, right? To tank them up. We got these, and if they're all in the same room, he'll heal 25 hit points each, right? So that's really powerful. I got the stuns, and then we got the Technovirus to help keep shields down. And we also have a drained strength that we haven't employed yet. I'll probably give it to this guy, depending on who the boss is. We'll have to see who the boss is before we make that effort. We have the Technocult, the Machine Priest to do repairs. So if our weapons get destroyed during one of the phases against the boss, they can go in and easily repair them. We have the only thing we don't have is missiles, but I can always buy power for the Siege Bombard. And another option is to save up for Shield 3, but I don't think we need it. I think we've got a really powerful crew here, and we got pretty good defense. We got these guys here, kind of, you know, just anybody boards in here, they'll be fighting them. Of course, they're kind of weak, but it's an extra defense. So this is all looking really good for the final battle. So please tune into the next video, and we'll find out who the boss is, and we'll travel through Sector 6. Take care.